All right, this should be a pretty quick unboxing. Raleigh comic book collector, aka John. I got the comic kid with me. Say hello, everyone. He decided to come down. I didn't think he was going to do the video with me.
Well, I was eating some ice cream.
You were eating some ice cream, boy?
I was eating some ice cream.
Was he eating some ice cream, boy?
Yeah, this is like, I call it kind of like part 1, part 2, kind of.
Oh, he triple boxed it. My man.
Oh, snap. He did good.
Close your eyes.
I think it's like kind of like a part 1, part 2 unboxing. Tomorrow we're going to do a video. Hopefully.
All right, buddy, take a look. This is Tales to Astonish 27.
Okay, let's see the grade.
First AntMan. It's the Pacific Coast Pedigree.
Have you seen the grade yet?
It's a 6.0.
I think that's good.
I think it's really good, considering we already have a 5.0. So now we have a 6.0 Pacific Coast Pedigree, which let's see if folks can see. Hopefully you can see that right here. Okay, off-white to white pages, and a 5.0 cream to white pages. And they're both early CGC cases. So the question becomes, do we leave them?
Or should we get a newer?
Or should we try to get an upgrade in grade, in CGC grade? Because if you look at them, they have both really nice, nice presenting, good wraps.
Hold on.
This one, hold on. This one has a great wrap, really tight at the staples, the spine.
Really good.
These are both really nice.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Go back to that one. Okay, hold on. No, go back to the back. I need to.
We look at the back.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, there's a little spot right there.
Where?
Right here, a little bit of.
Oh yeah, just a tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought that.
But you know what's interesting is
I think
this is January of '62. This is one of the last 10-cent, and maybe the. I gotta look and see. This is. It's one of, if not the last 10-cent Silver Age comics.
Yeah.
Silver
Age were like 25 cents.
No, 12 cents.
Yeah, 12. No, 15.
No, 12.
15.
They started at 12, bud.
They start at 12 and then.
I don't remember if they end at 15. I honestly never thought about that. So what's interesting is I'll have to look and see when these are graded, because on the 6.0 Pedigree one, it actually spells out FIRST, appearance of the AntMan Henry Pym, not in costume. And on the 5.0, it just has 1 ST. I mean, not a huge deal, right?
I feel like we should get a higher
Jack Kirby.
We should maybe
Cover.
try to get a higher grade. I don't know.
Well, here's the other thing. The order in which they say things. Of course, on the 5.0, you can see there's 3 lines for the artistry and 2 lines on the 6.0.
Oh, wow.
The 6.0, they both say Stanley Story. The 6.0 then says Jack Kirby cover. 5.0 says Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko art, Jack Kirby cover. So the 5.0, again, says Kirby cover at the last. The 6.0, after it says Stanley Story, it says Jack Kirby cover.
Yeah,
and then Jack. So it's a little weird because
they're different.
Well, I mean, let's look, right? So 070 versus 099. So obviously the 6.0 was graded before, right? And it's a pedigree label, or excuse me, a pedigree book with an old blue label. It doesn't have the. Is it considered gold now for the pedigree labels? So that's interesting.
Hold on, can I just think for a minute for our last video?
Sure.
I think it's like.
I think it's goldish.
It's a gold, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a goldish.
So, but here's the other thing about these copies, and I don't know if you can tell on this, guys. They're pretty darn bright. I mean, the 6.0 is really good coloring. The 5.0 is really good coloring too, but the 6.0 is amazing.
That one,
so many of these.
This one is super bright. This one.
It's very bright, but it's not quite as bright, and you gotta wash your face better. But it's okay. We had barbecue chicken, and the boy loved it. And so many copies of the Tales to Astonish 27, which, by the way, folks, is TTA, not TOA. So don't be an idiot. You see that it's faded, and it has a lot of color loss, and there's a lot of chipping. Neither of these copies have any chipping, no color fade. So I'm pretty fortunate to have these. I don't expect to let any of them go, but you know.
I think you should get a better grade, maybe.